must admit. But still I can't quit. They spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution.
Saturday night baseball downtown at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. The Friars have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
So stepping in is Tim Anderson, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Guys, the swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Just hung in there on that one. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. First pitch on its way. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Charlie Blackmon is the second out of the opening frame. C.J. Cron is at the plate as he watches ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Previous history with Blake Snell, a number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Now the 2-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. Myers on the move, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fouled away. Top of the first, just underway at Petco Park. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side. Derek Rodriguez, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen, he took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Batting second baseman.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Pham gets his lead at first, nobody out. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Fernando Tatis Jr. will be next. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he fouls this one off. Hot shot to third. Reined in. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Batting third.
Next is Fernando Tatis Jr. trying to get him started again following the double play. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Manny Machado.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Manny Machado is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A runner on first with 2 away. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Eric Hosmer is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He appears to be having some issues with.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Padres leave a pair, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. The batter will be Sam Hilliard. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch on the way.
Sam Hilliard.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. 1 out, base is empty, and that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now that's popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Snell is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or a 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
Skied into very shallow right. Under it is Myers, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Last half of the second set to go. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Will Myers. And that misses, ball 1.
Myers.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there's one down now.
Batting seven.
That'll bring up Austin Nola. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. So 2 out, nobody on. And that brings up Trent Grisham. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Rogers brings it in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning.
Back now in San Diego, home of the Padres, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. At the start of the day, they have the highest strikeout total in the entire league and one of the best team ERAs. So it's no surprise some of the pitchers I talked to were proud of what they've accomplished and confident in what they're capable of. Despite the success, they explained how they really try to push each other to get better every day. As one of them put it, we have amazing stuff on this pitching staff, just look at all the strikeouts. But we take pride in continuing to get better as a unit every single day. It sounds like they're always trying to stay one step ahead of the hitters, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Here's Chris Owings now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Pops this one up. Hosmer in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Nola gathers, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Elias Diaz trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Fly ball out toward left center field. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he falls behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
to third. Machado has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Rockies strand one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready now is Brian O'Grady. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one.
Designated hitter.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
O'Grady.
Hit back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Tommy Pham. He singled first time up. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Two down, no one on base. And that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. Skied into straightaway right. Blackman is under it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Padres down in order. We'll head to the fourth. Still scoreless. All set for the start of the fourth. And that'll bring up Charlie Blackman.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across. I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here, but he has a chance to regroup, take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. High in the air out to center field. Grisham is underneath this one, and he puts it away for the first down.
Up next for Colorado.
Striding in for the Rockies, C.J. Cron. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Two and one after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. To 2-2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Still even at 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 2-2 one more time.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Sam Hilliard. Struck out in his first at-bat. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. First offering.
Leading up for the Padres,
Fernando Tatis Jr. stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Junior.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Manny Machado comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-2 now.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
This one's down to third. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
Now
so the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Back with more on this fine. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Garrett Hampson is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Rodgers aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
The third baseman.
1 out, runner at first. And here's Josh Fuentes to the batter's box. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The batter,
So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th. And next to bat, it'll be Chris Owings. Into the seats, 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Now batting.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Tim Anderson swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And now time granted here as he'll step out to rethink things down 0-2. Boy, sure taking his sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit 2 batters in one game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy.
Charlie Blackmon is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Machado is there to make. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Leading up for the Padres,
Austin Nola is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
The center fielder, number 2.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Right on the corner, 2-2. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And that's the second out.
Up next to the Padres.
Now it'll be Brian O'Grady comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
O'Grady.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder coming in. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the. Mark Melanson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, C.J. Cron. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. One and 1 to the Rockies first baseman.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate so he'll step out and ask for time. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So the next to bat will be Sam Hilliard. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Melanson looks in. 0-2 on its way. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Brendan Rodgers bats next. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better.
Brendan Rodgers.
Fouled off. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Blackman. And that will end up a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Anderson picks it up. Throw gets him, 2 down. And now here is Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Here it comes. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. No runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball, 1-strike count.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. It remains 1-0. Now into the box, Garrett Hampson, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. The windup and the 0-1. And he's way off balance with the swing there. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Josh Fuentes to the plate now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, The designated hitter, Chris Owings.
To the plate now, Chris Owings. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Looped out toward third. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. And it's fouled away. Owings leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me with this." Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in Manny Machado.
For the Padres.
Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Digging in now for San Diego, Eric Hosmer. He doubled his last time up. A ball and no strikes.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Fouled away. 0-1 count and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Padres go down quietly. They're down 1-0. Matt Strahm has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55.
Ready to begin the 8th. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Hops this one up. Machado backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. So 1 gone for the Rockies here in the 8th. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Fouled off. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next, it'll be C.J. Cron, struck out in his last trip to the plate. He He's set. Here it comes. Ball one. Skied into straightaway right. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And that brings up Austin Nola. And that misses for ball one.
Austin Nola.
Grounded to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Stepping in now, Trent Grisham, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now to bat,
Brian O'Grady flew out last time up, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by it.
A ball and a strike now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that gets him on the mound. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Daniel Bard takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 52.
Into the box, Tommy Pham, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice. Keone Kela enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
The lefty, number 22, Sam Hilliard.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Now the 0-1. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Digging in next, Brendan Rodgers. He bounced out last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Kela, a 27-year-old. He was a 12th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to be a foul ball. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. This is skied out toward right. Myers is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Michael Givens enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. And there's one away. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Really strong outing, Matty V. Into the 8th inning without allowing a run. In line for the win, and he certainly deserves a good fate in this one. Hard to imagine he could pitch any better innings 1 through 8 than he did in this one.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Manny Machado is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Runners going. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to
throw to first here. Will be in time for the final out, and the Rockies will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. And that 1 run held up tonight. 4.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the National League West, Derek Rodriguez earned his first victory of the season as Colorado beat the Padres 1-0. The Los Angeles Dodgers combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 1-0. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. Wilmer Flores was a major force at the plate, driving in 4 as the Giants grabbed one from the Nationals 5-4. The Atlanta Braves grabbed 13 hits in the game as they were victorious in extra innings over the Marlins 9-7. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The New York Mets launched 3 home runs as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-3. The St. Louis Cardinals combined to allow only 4 hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 5-0. Brandon Woodruff got the win, his 6th so far this year.